get into the top. Okay, so my name is Sausanya, and I'm from the EST time zone right now. I have experience in PLM Team Center. Around 13 years of my experience is into implementation, customizations, migrations, upgrades, and all the configurations and customizations when it comes to the Team Center. So that's about my very brief introduction. Maybe you can take turns and give me your names, your experience if you have any, and the reason why you wanted to learn Team Center. I want to know that. So can you please take over? Balaji, maybe? Can you start?
Oh, yes, ma'am. May I audible, ma'am?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. My name is Balaji Tamke. I did my diploma and degree in mechanical engineering. After that, I did my MTech in PLM itself from Guru Gobind Singh College, Nanded. Currently, I'm working as a assistant professor in robotics and automation department. Currently, I'm not working in PLM domain, but I would like to switch my career in PLM.
Great. So
Yes.
that's the reason for
Yeah, right.
starting the Team Center.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, Balaji. Murali, can you please start?
Hi, good morning. My name is Srini. Actually, by default, is Zoom have a name as a Murali. It's not Murali.
Okay.
And basically, I am a DevOps engineer. I worked on the more than 7 years in IT industry,
Hmm.
and I'm looking for the Team Center administrator training because one of my other friends are suggested this training. Due to that reason, I'm curiosity to learn this one because they have a lot of opportunities into the world. Due
Got
to that.
it.
Maybe in career, I'm planning to switch this to TC administrator. I don't know
Okay.
how complexity it will be there, but I don't know the reason. Basically, I'm computer background.
If you are from the computer background or the mechanical background, I would suggest to keep your options open. I know that you both do not have that experience, but do not just stick to the administrator domain or just the configuration domain or only the developer domain. Just keep your options open, learn the tool as it is.
Sure, definitely, definitely.
Yeah, let the opportunities come and then shape your
Mm.
career based on that. Yeah,
My second question is, sorry to interruption. How many
no
months
problem.
it will take, madam?
Um,
To complete this admin module, then I'll take a little break. Then I will join the development module. That's how I'm planning. Mm. But is there
the
any one-to-one
training
session?
structure,
Just I
the
think I'll
training
ask.
structure would be the
Mm-hmm.
introduction to Team Center. First, you need to learn what Team Center is, what type of modules would be there in the Team Center, how
Mm-hmm.
you work in a Team Center. So that's the basic building block for every person, be it an admin, be it a developer, be it something else. Everyone should first learn what a Team Center is. So, in the training plan, Team Center, the modules in the Team Center, what type of functionalities each module in the Team Center would provide would be the first step to learn. While we are exploring the modules and its functionalities, I'm going to go in depth, so it also covers the admin related activities and also the developer activities.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly, when I say developer activities, I wouldn't be giving any in-depth information on how you sit and write a code, or how you develop a utility or something like that. That all comes under ITK customizations. That's a separate topic intended specifically for the developers. If you, I'm just saying it so that you would know what it is. Okay, since you're just starting in the team center, the first step for you is to learn what a team center is, what type of modules the team center would have, what each module would provide for the user, what is the significance of each module. That is important for everyone, be it admin, configurator, or a developer. And then, like I said, while I'm covering the modules in depth, it is going to cover half of the admin activities and half of the functional knowledge everyone would need. And I'm also going to include the development activities in it. And then once the basic training is finished, once we know the functional knowledge of Team Center, then we can divide the training into specific trainings like an admin path or as a developer training path. That's how the training structure would look like.
It's, yeah, good, madam. Sounds good. But yeah, I'm looking for the Team Center administrator training right now. Actually, there is a opening for the Team Center administrator and as well as plus DevOps engineer. Due to that curiosity, I'm learning, madam. That's what it's real.
Got it. But like I
Mm.
said, even
Mm.
when you apply for the administrator role, they wouldn't directly jump into the admin task and ask you. They would test your functional knowledge too.
Mm. Mm.
So, as a recruiter, I would know how the interviews would go, how we test the candidates. So,
Okay,
it's imperative that you learn the basics of the team center, the functional areas of the team center, and then what admin is really doing in the team center, what type of activities you would perform. Because if you do not know the functionalities or the modules of the team center, you wouldn't be able to learn the admin activities or a development activities. So
gotcha.
basic and
Yeah,
then advanced.
yes.
With that, let me share my screen.
Mm. Sounds good, madam. Thank you.
Are you seeing my screen right now?
Yes.
Yep, yep.
Are you seeing a full screen or a PPT? What is
Yeah,
it
I'm
that you're
seeing PPT. I'm not seeing full screen.
Okay.
okay? Got it. So before going into the team center, let us all first try to understand what is a PLM, because you all might have already known PLM is a product lifecycle management, and team center is one of the tools PLM is offering today into the market. So before going and learning what is a team center, let us see what is a PLM. Like I said, PLM is a abbreviation for Product Lifecycle Management. As the title indicates, it is going to deal with entire life cycle of a product. What does a product life cycle includes? Usually, every product starts with an idea or a need. We call them as concepts. From the concepts, it derives into a design phase where the engineers would try to bring in their expertise to design that product. Once the design phase is done, then it moves ahead into a manufacturing phase where we try to convert an idea that has been designed by the engineers into a real product by the manufacturing engineers in the factories. Once a product is manufactured, it is gonna go into the market and then it enters a service where we perform enhancements or product fixes and continue the service for that product. Once the service reaches its end of life, we go into end of life mode to recycle or to reuse it. This is how a product life cycle would look like. And from the beginning to the end of the life cycle, which is from the concept or idea phase until the end of life of the product, at every stage of the product, we would require a digital help to manage the data or to control the designs or to implement the process, step by step process, so that we are good to go from one phase to the other phase. It helps us to create a structured path for the data, for the users, and the organizational compliance as well. It connects all the system and all the people across the globe. This is what they call life cycle management of a product. Now, what is a team center and how does it fit into the PLM? When I say team center, it is a PLM tool that is being implemented and most widely used in the world today. Why is it becoming more popular? Because it connects the engineering, manufacturing, quality, suppliers, and the service easily. And it also tries to create a digital twin of the user's product. What is a digital twin? Usually, in the previous days, when the software is not so much developed or so far not spread ahead, how people used to deal with the manufacturing process. They used to manually do every single task of it, from ideation to the meetings being held, getting the approvals, paper based approvals, and then forming a team of people to take up the design part, identifying the engineers, and then explaining them the requirement, asking them the designs, collecting the designs, sending the designs for approvals, everything happening manually, either through the emails or through Private chats are physically collecting the documents and then passing on to another person. Imagine a world without the digitalization, everything that needs to happen manually. How can one manage that? There is a paper with a design or with a requirement. If it needs a correction, then one more paper. If it needs one more addition, one more paper. When you have 12 to 15 papers with you, you'd be starting to search what is the latest one, what is the correct one, what is the basic one, what is the in detailed requirements. And you need to collect that information, pass on to the engineers. Now, when they come up with the designs, you are going to provide some feedback, ask them to redesign it, re implement it, enhance it further. Suppose there are 20 designs with you on the table. How do you figure out which one is the latest one to take? Which one is the final one to send for the approval? And how do you pass these designs, approvals? How do you take the approvals first and then pass on the approved designs to the manufacturing team? It's all like chaos, doing it manually. Now, consider this in a global presence. Suppose the office is not located at one place, it has spread across multiple cities or multiple countries. Is there a way to communicate between the two teams?
No.
If there is a way, how much time it would take? So, to overcome all these efforts, we have implemented the concept of managing the product lifecycle digitally. What we are going to do with the Team Center is we are going to create the digital twin of the real product inside the Team Center so that it is easy to view it. Suppose, let us say, in the olden days, they used to first manufacture a sample batch, send it for the verifications or the quality assurance, and then come back with the feedback, and then they're going to make some more changes to the design and then manufacture it. To reduce that cost and the time that it requires, we are now bringing a digital twin. We, without having to manufacture the exact product, using our CAD systems, we are designing the exact product designs, sending the drawings and every all the other details along with it for the quality assurances. This way, we reduce the time and we make it easy to collaborate between the teams, and we also provide a single source of truth for the product data and all the processes that an organization requires. Now, as I said, how it fits into the PLM? Team Center is involved from the beginning, where we collect the ideas and then convert them into the designs and send for the approvals, manufacturing, supplier market, and service to the end of life. Every single step or every single stage of the PLM is being handled from within the Team Center, including connecting the third party systems like ERP, MES, and the engineering tools as well. In Team Center, we do have a way to manage the versions of the product. We call them revisions inside the Team Center, but to understand, we are actually maintaining versions for every object type so that we'd be able to utilize the latest designs and easy to get the necessary approvals, and whatever data the engineers or any user for that matter, be it a manager, be it an engineer, be it an analyst, searching for the data, accessing the data would be made simpler. Now let us see some real life scenarios with the Team Center. Why we are actually knowing about these real life scenarios are the industries that currently use it. Because in order to learn any tool, we need to first know the importance of the tool. Knowing the significance of the tool and the capability of the tool would drive us to learn the tool. It motivates us to learn the tool. It's important that we know what the Team Center is capable of or how the end users are benefited by using the Team Center. So, in today's session, it is everything about what PLM and Team Center is, how it is useful for us in the day to day life, and where we are using the Team Center actually. This is not the session to go in depth of the modules or the functionalities of the modules. It's more about what it is, why we need to use it, how the users would be benefited from it, or why many of the industries are today switching to PLM or to the Team Center. Now, to explain the Team Center benefits, like I said, it has the version control within the Team Center. Let us say there are two engineers. Let us call them Engineer A and Engineer B. The first engineer A designs a bracket V1 and emails it to the other one. The second engineer B modifies it and saves as bracket final new. Manufacturing accidentally uses the wrong file. What does it do? It costs the industry a lot in terms of finance and in terms of time and resource management. To avoid those costly mistakes, Teamcenter helps them with the version control using a single repository, clear approvals. This way, the manufacturing would always get the correct design. The next important part is the change management. Change management is a really very powerful tool or a module within the Team Center. Suppose, let us say, there is a customer who wants a design modification. Now, without the PLM in the picture, how can an organization manage that change or a modification request from a customer? Because since one customer requires a change, we wouldn't be changing the design for all the customers. We need to still keep our original design with us and then make a modification for one explicit customer and make sure that we are following the modifications all throughout until we hand over the product to the customer while preserving our original design. Without the PLM or the Team Center in place, the changes or the modifications requested for the customer would easily slip through our emails and no clear approvals. Now, with the Team Center, every change is being logged, reviewed by the selected team, get the necessary approvals, and we can even link the impacted parts and documents to it. With the change request in a team center, we'd be able to add the problem items, the parts that requires the change. We'd be able to add the impacted items because a change in a particular part may impact other parts as well. Suppose, let us say, if you take a laptop, and then there comes a change to one of the screws that we use to fit the laptop. It's not enough when we modify the design of the screw or change the screw type. When we change the screw type, it impacts other parts like the motherboard the screw would be used on, or all the other places where this particular screw would be needed. Based on that, they need to change the size of the board or the holes that are used to fix the nut. So there would be other parts that are being impacted when a change is made to one particular part. So the problem product and the impacted products and the new product being designed as part of this change request would can also be added using the change, and we can easily traverse the change, track it, and get the necessary approvals using our existing workflows, or we can even configure it to a customized one. The next one is cross team collaboration. Like I said, collaborating teams across the globe is one of the most powerful advantages of the Team Center today. A design team in an organization creates a new engine part. Now, what is the next step for them when they bring in a new engine part? It has to go through the quality team to test, and the manufacturing team needs its drawing to manufacture the product and to know each part that is required for it, and the procurement team needs the suppliers. So whenever there comes a part, 4 to 5 teams are being involved in it for the next steps. With the team center in place, all the teams are only the necessary teams can see the product data, they can link the tasks to it and workflows to it. There'll be no duplication or no chaos in it. Then comes the compliance and audit, which is a very important step for every industry. Compliance is nothing but the safety certificate, to tell you in a simpler terms, which is important for every industry to acquire that. Aerospace or automotive industries require the traceability. Which design, which version, who approved it, why there is a change, why did you bring out a change to the existing one? Is there a valid reason for it? Teamcenter provides these audit trails. It reduces the risk, ensure the compliance, and make sure that every part or the changes or designs have their traceability. So these are some of the real life scenarios that I can tell you on a high level for the team center. Like I said, how users are benefiting. Just now we discussed different ways how a user can get benefited from the team center. When it comes to the first one, version control, which we just discussed, every engineer would be benefited because there'd be no more wasting hours searching for the right file. They can focus their time on the designing. When it comes to the managers, they can see the real time project status, bottlenecks, and the approvals. Then comes the manufacturing department. They can always build from the right and latest data. And then comes the quality. The quality team can directly link issues to specific parts and designs. They can track the issues, make sure when some issue get resolved, and whether it has received the necessary approvals, and then they're going to retest it and provide their approvals on a part or a design. And for everyone in the organization, they can benefit from it because there'll be no more ongoing emails with fewer errors and faster collaboration. In short, Teamcenter saves time, reduces the errors, improves the collaboration, making the daily work smoother and less frustrating. Now, who are the users really using the Teamcenter today? We do know that some of the clients are using Teamcenter. Who are those clients? And what type of industries really do need Teamcenter? And when they are using the Teamcenter, what they are really using the Teamcenter for? So, these are the industries where PLM Teamcenter is mostly or widely used. It's not only the engineering team or only the manufacturing team uses the Teamcenter. It's been used in multiple industries like aerospace, automotive, medical devices, and energy. Let us see the major clients in each industry. When it comes to the aerospace and defense industries, Boeing and Airbus are the highly regulated users to manage their designs. There's Lockheed Martin as well. And when it comes to automotive and transportation, we have so many clients in that field, but the most frequently used ones are GM, Ford, Daimler, which is the bench, Nissan, and even you would see many rail and ship companies use Teamcenter for CAD integration and the BOM management or the supply chain collaboration. When I say CAD integration, it means the designs that the mechanical engineers or the designers would draw for a particular product. We call them as CAD, and BOM is nothing but bill of materials, which is the structure of a product. For example, if we take a mouse or a keyboard of the laptop or the computer, as a product, the mouse is a single one that we see, but to manufacture it, there would be many subcomponents present in the same part. Suppose the mouse has uh, a left and right clicks on it, and then there is a scroll bar present on it, and then it does need some left right alignments, the switches, battery compartment if we are talking about a wireless one, and then it does need a receiver and transmitter. So there are so many subcomponents present in each part. How are we going to manage that? Using the structure. The mouse itself would act as a parent line, and all the subcomponents that are needed to build one mouse would be added as child lines to it. We call that as a structure, and usually or generally the jargon in the team center is BOM, which is bill of materials, nothing but list of materials. And now our next one is the industrial machinery and heavy equipment. You might have heard about Siemens Energy, Caterpillar, Komatsu. All these are the popular clients that use it for design and manufacture coordination. And then there is electronics and high tech. Companies like Intel, Nokia, and automotive electronics supplier use it for rapid design cycles and configuration management. When it comes to the medical devices and pharma, mm, I can think of Johnson and Johnson's and Medtronics, and they use this team center for regulatory compliance and design controls. And then there is energy and utilities. Nuclear, oil and gas, renewable energy companies, they all use it for asset lifecycle management and compliance purposes. Why are in what way all these industries are making use of Team Center is every industry would have all or some of the domains like engineering, manufacturing, quality and compliance, procurement and supply chain, and service and maintenance. When the industry is having these roles or the domains, then the team center plays an active role in managing that. Now, how does an engineering department make use of it? To manage the CAD, ECAD designs, simulations, and versions of it. When it comes to the manufacturing, to ensure correct version is built, links the design with the shop floor with MBOM and process planning. These are the technical terms we use inside Team Center. Now, how does equality and compliance comes into picture? How does it makes use of it? It uses for the full traceability, audit trails, and issue management. And then procurement and supply chain, the supplier collaboration, part libraries, cost control, everything can be managed from within the Team Center. And then there's procurement and supply chain, we just talked about, and service and maintenance. It tracks the configuration of delivered product for aftermarket support. Aftermarket support includes the issue management or the enhancements to it, and providing a continued service for the clients. In turn, let me repeat the same message that I started the industries. It is not only limited to the engineers, but it can be spread across all the industries, and within each company, it connects all the functions, all the teams, or all the domains of an organization or the industry. That's why it is called a digital backbone of the product development. So, this is about Team Center, or what is a Team Center, how we use the Team Center in any industry, and in which industries they are being used, how the users are being benefited from it. Anyone have any questions on this?
No, 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 madam. It's good. Sounds good. Mix. I understood
Great.
everything.
So, yeah, this is about the introduction that you need to learn about the Team Center, or
Mm-hmm.
what is a Team Center.
Mm-hmm. I have some other questions not related to the intro.
Yeah.
How do we practice this day-to-day activities and after class?
After every session, I can give you some exercises to practice on it. All you would need is an environment to practice. If you have an environment, you can make it available for multiple users so that you can practice on it. You'd need a Team Center environment for that,
Is it free or like?
because it's not, it's a licensed one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you need to talk with them to see if it is possible to procure one, or if they already have one, because my training sessions are not completely theoretical. I'd be showing you what is what and how to do what. But at the same time, I expect you all to practice what is being said and also practice the exercises after every session. So, for that, you would need one environment, which we need to discuss and get a clarity on.
Hi Ravi, could you please answer that question? If he's not Ravi, somebody is there from the HopeInfotech.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
please.
update you about this practice software. We'll let you know. I need to discuss with Charan sir and I'll let you know regarding this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Subject related, you can ask the trainer. For software, I'll let you know and I'll update you by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, man. Thank you.
Great, then let's,
Madam, I have one more query. Give me a
yeah,
second.
sure.
Give me a second, madam. I need to see my notepad. Just I'm pinging the chat. I need to learn these concepts, madam. I hope you're able to see.
Okay. These are the high level terms that you are using here. So, for sure, when we start the training, architecture would be covered. That would be our first step.
Mm-hmm.
Installation would be a theoretical one, because you wouldn't get that hands on anywhere, you would see already installed environment available for you. Rich client and active workspace. These are two types of clients available in the Team Center. For sure, I'd be going through the rich client and active workspace. There is there's so much involved in these two, so you need to get a clear understanding of what is needed when it comes to the active workspace or the rich client. For sure, rich client would be covered, and the basics of the active workspace would also be covered. Two tier and four tier is again included in the architecture itself. BMID deployments. You need to first know what is a BMID, how do you handle it, and then you need to know about the deployment process of it. Okay, these are two again separate topics. Installation is again repeated, Windows based installation and upgrade. Upgrade is an advanced topic here. You wouldn't be seeing it in the basic training. Patching again included with the upgrade. FMS would be covered after the architecture. User management. What is the user management that you are actually talking about? This is giving a high level topic. Some of them are okay, but some of them need some information. What do you mean when you say user management? What are you expecting from it? The same way, the rich
Like
client and active workspace.
I don't know
When
about
you
the
say
rich client.
user,
User
hmm,
management in the sense creating the users into the different groups for the different teams,
that
like
would be covered when we take on the organization module. That is the reason, like I said, I'd be taking on the rich client and its modules first. When you
mm-hmm,
know about all the basic modules in the Team Center, you would be covering many of the topics.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you say user management is creating or managing the users or roles in the Team Center, it would be being covered using one of the modules in Team Center.
Okay, sounds good, man. Is it possible to? I don't know the right person. Is it possible to take the one-to-one session on these topics?
You can discuss it with the HopeInfotech and come back to me.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
because if it is a one-to-one, it will go a little fast and try easy to tracking the all the questions and asking the questions, and while doing the development also. Like like I said, development in the
Got
sense
it.
practice sessions.
Got it. Yeah. You can discuss the same with the HopeInfotech and I'll get the necessary information.
Sounds
Okay.
good, madam.
Any more questions, anyone?
No, your intro is very good, madam. Excellent. But the remaining topics we need to cover it. I don't know how to cover that. Yeah, we'll see.
Sure. So
Thanks.
that's all then. Let's connect in our next session. Have a good rest of
When
the
it is
day.
the next section? Tomorrow?
We'll inform you.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You too. Happy weekend. Bye.
Yeah, thanks, Murali, Balaji, Vaibhav. I'll share you the recorded session also, and I'll update you the next class when we are going to start and what is the timings and about the software. We can discuss and we can let you know about this. And if you have any other like questions, you can ask me. Otherwise, we can discuss on WhatsApp. And
I have a
mm,
question.
yeah, fine. Huh?
Uh, can you hear me?
Yeah, fine. We can connect sometime. Like we can connect and we can discuss. And Murli, you asked like a one-to-one session, right?
Yes, yes.
Regarding that, we
I'm.
can
That is
discuss
my question.
and yeah. I'll check with the team and I'll let you know. Okay, regarding this. Okay.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I'll catch up later. Okay. And
Sure, sure,
meanwhile,
sure, ma'am.
most probably like we can start from like a Monday or Tuesday next week. We'll try to start immediately. Okay. Thanks for everyone like
Okay, ma'am.
joining this
Thank you.
session. Thank you. Thanks, ma'am. Good
Thank
day.
you.
Yeah, good day. Bye.